Hey, what's up, guys? It's yours, Mike, and we're here again with another video today. But this one is going to be on the best iron, silver, and you have a little bit of star metal farming route in this one. So first, we're going to start with some basics, and then we'll go through at the end of the video, I'll fast forward through it, but just what the run actually looks like and kind of like what the end items are that you kind of get when you're done with it. So you could do this run for either one or two ways. If you want to get the mining and XP to level up your mining skill, or if you want to just get a lot of iron ore and silver ore. This is also a really good run to do. As you can see here, I am trade skills. Where the hell is mining at? 163 mining. I've been doing this for the past few hours, and I've kind of gone up quite a few levels. With this, you get a whole bunch of iron ore. If you're wearing your luck gear, you get quite a bit of fey iron. And then also when you're mining with the luck gear, you get quite a bit of gems at the same time. So it's a really good all-around thing. And then you get, I think at the end I was getting around, I believe around 2k iron bars when I was done, if with the multiplier and everything, and how often it procced. So first things we're going to want to start out with is our gear that we're going to wear. So for me, I just kind of went and bought the cheapest stuff. This is all optional. You don't need to wear any of this gear at all when you're running through this. But what you want to look for is gear with the reinforced mining luck. If you can find it with strength on there, that is the best. But if you can't find strength, don't worry about it. The strength ones are going to cost a little bit more compared to ones that have, like intelligence and focus and whatnot, just because those stats don't go towards the strength, which ends up boosting your mining benefits. So with this, you're just going to want to get stuff that has the highest amount of luck that you can afford on here. Obviously, stuff with the miner in the name of it is most likely always going to roll with the strength build. And the higher the strength roll on there, usually the more expensive the item is. I want to go buck wild on buying a lot of this stuff that costs 500 gold to pop. I would try to just find stuff that costs 50 gold and get the whole set for around 200, 300 gold. And also, you're going to want to look for the necklace with the adored mining luck. This also just helps out. You usually could get a necklace like this for around 100, 200 gold a pop. If you guys are doing jewel crafting, following my previous guide, make sure you look for any blue necklaces that have this mining roll on there, because you can sell this for quite a bit of gold, especially when things start getting more consolidated. This will probably rise up in price because a lot of people aren't going to be making these types of things, and a lot more people are going to want them. So always have this on there, just because that 7.2% chance is quite a bit. And last, if you guys are looking to really try to boost your mining up, you can use it. You don't have to. I don't use it. As you can see, mine are still in the storage shed, but you can get the herb roasted potatoes. This raises your luck up for 25 minutes while just running around. I would honestly keep these and save them for when you're mining boulders to get the slivers of adderstone, because those are worth 450 to 600 coin a pop, depending on how your server is, and you're going to get a lot more money off of those compared to this method. Because I know I popped one of these, and I got around 4 to 5 slivers, and that was a few K in a half hour. So I would personally do that over doing this if you're looking to make money. This is more if you're looking to get the iron and whatnot for your crafting skills. So I'm going to show the kind of map of our little route that we're going to be going through. And then after that route, I'm going to put here in the end of the video, I'm just going to fast forward through it because it takes around 20, 25 minutes, I believe, to go through this whole entire thing. So I don't think you guys want to watch that in real time. So we'll just fast forward. You can kind of see the route I take and how often actually someone is there. And I'll kind of break it down where we're going to start. So we're going to be in Everfall here when we start out, and we're going to make our way up the hill. And then there's a wolf cavern right here. We could climb on top of this cave, and there's quite a few iron ore on it. If you go inside the cave, you can get the 2 silver. I think it's kind of a waste of time, so I usually just skip these 2. And then we're going to crawl over on top of the cave still, get the few more iron, and then we're going to jump down, and then we're going to go through this whole part down here, make our way over here, and circle our way back, because usually when you're coming back, some of these iron nodes will kind of pop up depending on how the respawn timer is on the map for right now. But sometimes you could snag a few. So from here, there's a huge rock that you'll see that you could crawl over. So we'll pick these silver up, this silver up, and then we'll pick up these 3 star metal. And this is kind of where you get to the part where usually no one is ever mining. Over here in this section, usually you'll find a few guys mining these. So sometimes you can just, if you look and these are gone, I wouldn't even go down this path anymore, because usually that just means they're all gone at that time. And then usually I would just kind of hike left and go this way. But this, sometimes you can get lucky and you'll get a good like 10 or 15 extra resource nodes to add to your yield. But down here is kind of where we get our jackpot of resources. So then we'll jump down off this cliff, and then we kind of just do a zigzag pattern. Sometimes I'll pick up these 2 silvers over here, depending on how my load is going, if I have the time. But I'll kind of just zigzag here, go around, and then just start collecting all these. And then you just make your way down this cliff, and then you just make your way over here, and then you'll end up and usually be finishing, by the time you're done, you'll have almost the max bag at this time. If you're a lower level player and only have like a tier 3 bag, you'll probably be filled up way over here. Just because you are getting a lot. There's usually 3 or 4 or 3 iron nodes every time you're going to these sites. So since they're uncontested, you're filling your bag up really, really, really quick. But if you have all tier 4 or tier 5 bags, you usually can fill up throughout here, get these few star metals in this part, get the silver and the gold, and then come out here and finish. And sometimes, depending on how long it took you to go through all this, you can make your way back up, and then sometimes some of these will be popped up again. And then by that time, you can come back here, and then you can hop back on this rock, and then walk your way back over, and then walk back to Everfall. So usually the whole trip will consist of that, and sometimes you can hit your way back to go smelt the stuff or sell it, depending on what your goal at the end of the day is, and get that type of profit, because you're kind of doubling back and getting the double resources, and especially if no one else is doing this method. I don't know how many people are going to watch this video, but after this video, the route might not be as good anymore because there might be a lot more people running it. But now we're going to get into the point of the video where I'm going to go run it. So if you guys are going to click out here, I appreciate it for you making it this far. If you could like, subscribe to the channel, even go to this Twitch channel, follow me over there. I try to stream every single day, or usually every other day at that point, playing some New World and whatnot, and some other games. So if you guys want to stop by there, say hi, or just leave a comment down below of what you guys thought of this video and what you would like to see in the future. Other than that, let's start this run here. Alright guys, I wanted to add one thing. This is Mike from the future. Forgot to do it during this part when I was recording. But one thing that I want to add, don't use proficiency pots during this method if you're going for XP. The biggest thing is, if you use the proficiency pot, you are going to fill out your bag a lot faster, meaning you're not going to be able to mine as many of these veins, which means less XP. If you are going for the iron or the silver run, and you want more items out of it, obviously use the proficiency pots during that point. I didn't do it because I'm going for the XP on these resources. I'll use, I'll sell, I'll do whatever afterwards, but I'm mainly trying to get 175 to get the Ori Calicum, or how the hell you say that word, to get that while I'm farming the level 60 areas. And second, what you want to do too is go to your attributes and put everything into strength. You want to try to hit the 250 mark. The 300 mark isn't that big of a difference at this one because you're mining iron. You don't really need to have the single hit chance to take out a whole ore. But getting this 10% yield is nice. Again, if you're going just for the XP, you don't really need this 10% yield. But sometimes if you want to get the more ore out of it, since you're already doing this is a good route to go. But having that mining speed and then the reduced in weight really, really helps out on this. So you're going to want to have these things set up if you can. Obviously, if you're a lower level, it's going to be harder to get to 150 and 200 points. But if you can get up this high, please do it. Because it is going to help you out in the long run to have these little nodes put in. Other than that, let's continue on with the video. I was just starting my Oh, there's a green monkey. Oh, that's not. Okay, see. Oh, here we go, selfie. I need to get that one. Oh, yeah. Just chill. See the box over here. Oh, you might be testing this. Yep. Selfie's going away. I might get down here too. Where's the fight go? Drop that piece of shit. Fuck! Fucking sure piece of shit. Fuck out of here. There we go. Hey, man. Stop. Can you see the street? Yes. I get the jackpot today, boys. See you missing? Yep, this one. This nice can't break. Sorry, like all down here. Here's well. Okay. See the silver spawn, lucky. Nope. No fucking lucky. Oh, you might do silver there, son of a bitch. Oh no, we might have lucky here. He hit the silver. Damn. Damn, did it start too? No! No, he hit all of them. Damn, we got these two? That bastard. Maybe we'll respawn in the back. We'll still do it. We're not getting silver anyway, so we don't get volume. Okay. That's plastic. Shit, someone took this one too? Yeah. Okay. Go this way. There's. Hey, I fucking builder. So he's like here. 165. What you shoot 5? There's your D. Okay, going up here. Fuck, my guy. Oh no! That's not you. Damn, still did it. Okay, well, let's see, did these two? Yep. Fuck, okay, still in here. See if we find a path to do it yet. Okay, hit these. Let's walk down this road. There's all those, so we should still be good. We should still be good. We gotta see if that's over here. Assuming he did, I did. I got that on the road. Yeah. Yeah, that's one. Okay. Nice, sir. Yeah, someone else. I like this one here then. I know which way it came from. Oh no, it is. Okay. Boom, bitch. Here, around this way. Yeah, look out the back. Sometimes. I get the life lessons. Yeah, well, there we go. I'll see you else around us. Let's do some lone trailer. That's nice. Hold on. Let's see if it's 55 goal. I got lots of dice, so we'll see how much. Ooh. Come on, don't 55. Here's notes. Damn it. We're getting to the bottom here. Come on. What the notes at the goddamn tier 5? Well fed. Well fed, Julia. Okay. Over here, we're going to go over here. Okay, what's my silver? This is one thing. That's what I'm just saying. Shit's on hit. Okay, that's not. Yeah, let's get it. Should be one over here. There's. You got one taper core? Bullshit. Look, oh, I forgot to miss out on a whole bunch of those. Keep in mind it. One shit for back. Bong, 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 bong. Okay, let's get our starter holding on in here in mind it. Hell yeah. Cool, everything large silver as well, that's nice. Come on, give us some bitches. Come on, bitch. Damn. I think I was way up there. Yeah, over the down. Just go way up that section. Stick it there. What? Ooh, Jasper. See how much I get this one done. Nice up there. Nice punch one. Nice. Fuck out of you. We should be still down there. Don't go there. Beautiful. Beautiful job. And then we're gonna go. Oh. Yeah, go around over. Okay, it's over here. It's a shot. Yeah. Where's what you want? Okay, from here, I'm gonna go up to here. From here, I'm gonna go up here. FastVD.com. Oh, nice. Someone bought my diamonds. From here, where did it go? I like the pictures there. Okay, I'm gonna go up here. Then that's it. Let's sneak it. Fuck out here. Okay, I'm gonna go here. We'll see the silver ore spawn back in. And we need to beat coffee. And then over here. Oh, yeah, we see silver back up. Fucking much shot, see that iron back up though. Yep. There we go. That's why you don't see me, folks. Tread on and heed that warning. That iron's back too. Nice. Oh, he's not falling. Nice, that iron's back, yeah. So come back around with it now. Everything's respawning. I'm just not in. And follow this will make it back to that crossover. So we hit that iron this way. So there should be iron ore over here. Yep. Get under that. We like silver. We need silver to do that. I don't really go there that way. Right now we're going back on top of that because that silver should be back. Okay. Oh, yeah, sorry, back up. I guess I'm gonna move on. That's my guy. Only 20k! Nice. Let's see if those are back up. Should be. Oh, no. Someone come back at these. Yeah, someone's getting back at these. Let's see if they all this. Still a pretty good run, though. Let's see if we get that iron. But let's see if we go there and get that stuff. Let's see if we get rid of that ball. Fuck. Did it, oh, I'm all out of control. Okay. So these are hit. Someone must have just came around here. Let's see if we get these. Yeah, okay. Well, all in all, it was still a successful trip. Almost got the full back one tournament. I guess we go here and get the silver. Silver got it. Yeah, silver got it. Okay. Well, still a good trip. So now we're going to go back down to smelt it and we'll see how much we get on all this. But as you can see, someone's trying to get silver here, so we can kind of lucky with that. Okay, fuck these guys. But normally, as you see, the miners love area is definitely a spot to hit because no one's really over there. We got a lot of XP, as you see from, I was at 163 or 164, 65 or whatever. I'm at 168, almost 69. Nice. So you can do that every so often. By the time you come back around, as you saw, a lot of that stuff was already respawned. And if you're not looking for the silver ore, because you don't want it, you can always just fucking drop it after you're done with it. I like it because I'll show you why I keep mine. So at the end of the day, whoops, we'll smelt this, and we'll probably get around 1,000. Yeah, 839, pretty good. And then for the silver, yeah, around 200 bars, a little over 200. So can't really complain on that. And you can always turn those into whatever. But I like keeping the silver, and the only reason why is because of this right here. Mainly for jewel crafting, and you can make a nice little buck off this. So normally, and then you'll kind of learn this if you watch my jewel crafting video. So normally, if you buy a silver ingot, it's 30 cents a pop. It is more beneficial to obviously sell these just as the bars themselves, but you can make silver bands and whatnot, and these sell, okay, 5 gold is a little fucking steep, but usually you can sell these for about 1 or 2 gold a pop. And what's nice about making these is, 1, you get the jewel crafting XP, and 2, a lot of people are always going to be using this. So It takes 5 bars to make these things. You could also like make the silver. What the fuck is it called? That was a silver earring. Maybe it's a silver hook. Yeah, you can also make the silver hook. As you can see, no one is selling them here. But let's see if is anyone else selling them. Okay, 15 cents is really freaking cheap. I would buy these up and resell these for at least 80. Or at least 100 because 1 gold, because these cost 5 gold bars a pop, and a lot of people will buy this stuff. Same thing for the silver settings. It doesn't look like someone must be buying these all up, but as you can see, a lot of people are selling these for high price. So that's why I keep mine personally, and because you get to just get the free jewel crafting XP. You did all that work, you know, you might as well take the benefits out of it. So yeah, we'll go over here. You just close these off, go down, and I make the bands because I'm personally making them. Actually, I need more settings, so I'll make more settings here, and bam, there we go. One less thing to buy and worry about. Other than that, guys, that is the video. That wraps up everything. You can do whatever the hell you want with your resources at the end. Use it for crafting, sell it on the marketplace, get some money. Doesn't really matter to me. Do what you guys want to. Other than that, if you guys liked the video again, please follow or please subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment on what you thought was awesome about it, what you want to see in the future, and go click that link down below in the update or in the settings, and go to the Twitch channel and give that a follow if you could. Trying to get a little bit more bigger over there because that's where I stream live about New World content. We're going to play some Halo 5 here whenever that comes out, and so on and so forth. And there you'll see me practicing more of these things before I put them out on video here, like this one, for instance. So other than that, guys, peace out and have a good day.